Frenzy Highlights, brought to you by CMSC Driving School, offering flexible scheduling for classroom and road lessons at 6 Central Mass locations. Online at centralmasssafety.org.
The Friday Night Football Frenzy is presented by the law offices of Joseph J. Cariglio and Bay State Savings Bank.
Coming up next on the Friday Night Football Frenzy, a big city showdown as St. Peter-Marian takes on Doherty. Midwatch A rivals collide as Leominster visits Shrewsbury. A black and blue special when Grafton takes on Leicester. And Tantascwa makes the trek down the pike to face off against Auburn. It's the halfway point of the regular season. It's frenzy time. Let's go.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Frenzy. Kevin Shea, Andy Lacombe. As we said in the open, we're halfway through the regular season, which is hard to believe, but believe it or not, we only have a couple more games left, and then it's playoffs. So now teams are looking at where they stand and where everyone else stands, and points. People are talking about points. Well, how many points are we going to get if we win here? And what about that team? A lot of math going on right now.
Time flies when you're having fun. This is a week with some of the matchups that we have this week where you talked about it. Points. Are you going to be in the playoff hunt after this week when the numbers start really mattering? And there's some big ones right off the top tonight.
Yeah, there certainly is. And the biggest thing is you got to take care of your own business first. You got to win, and you got to beat the team in front of you. Shrewsbury off to a great start. They have a tough Leominster team tonight. Drew Campanelli, a great leader and a great quarterback, leading the Colonials against Leominster tonight. First quarter, 7-0 Shrewsbury. Campanelli going up top to TJ Morgera. And he takes it down to the 15-yard line. And that sets up John White. John White taking it to the land of 6. 14-0 Shrewsbury. This was a hard-hitting game. Shrewsbury's got some big boys on that line. Leominster answering. Adam Couch. He barrels into the end zone. It's 14-6. Blue Devils defense. Zachary Del Judas strips the ball. And Leominster recovers. And they go right to work. J.C. Cora connecting with Del Judas. Del Judas doing it on both sides of the ball. He takes it in for the touchdown. It's a 14-12 game. Shrewsbury stops the two-point conversion. Colonials coming right back. Clint Mills on the halfback option pass. And it's a strike to Phil Smirnios. Smirnios takes it in for the touchdown. 21-12, Shrewsbury in front. Now, Drew Campanelli hurt his shoulder, so Mills in at quarterback. And he delivers, hitting Cam Schaefer for the touchdown. Shrewsbury wins 42-19.
This is Marlborough and Nashoba. Big crowd on hand for a top 10 matchup. The Nashoba crowd always bringing it. Scoreless first quarter. It's Richie Weber from Marlborough to J.J. Charman. Brings him down to the 10-yard line. Then it's Lou Vigent, the mayor, running up the middle and scoring. Extra point no good. 6-0 Panthers. Second quarter, Nashoba coming back. Sam Belinsky looking, hitting Matt Johnson. The big fella stretching. He's down just inside the 1. That's Belinsky handing to Alex Childs, who goes in. The Chieftains take the lead at 7-6. Marlborough trying to answer right back, but an interception. Troy Barksdale. Oh, that secondary Nashoba. They just reload every year. Nashoba trying to capitalize on the INT. It's Belinsky to Johnson, the big guy, down to the 16. 3rd and 9 now. Belinsky scrambling. And he is brought down at the 14. It's a 4th down coming up. Sets up Alex Childs. 31-yarder is good. 10-6 Chieftains. They hang on to win it. 16-13, a big one tonight.
What a weapon the kicker is at any level. Opening kickoff, Grafton and Leicester. And it's a squib kick. It is recovered by Andrew Belanger. And he's running with the football, and hopefully the washing machines are working tonight because it was muddy.
Griff watered the field? He watered the field after the rain.
He's like Kevin Costner. You want to rain out? Grafton's opening drive ends with a 15-yard touchdown run by Jackson Sonnet. Sonnet just plowing into the end zone. 2-point conversion failed, so it is 6-0 early on. Leicester's first drive. Sonnet doing it on defense with a nice open field tackle on Bryce Goslin. Leicester trying to get it going on offense. Daniel Merrow sneaks it, and the pile is pushed. It's a first down for Leicester. And the crowd is loving the effort. Merrill looking for Jack O'Neill, one of the great receivers in Central Mass. And it is broken up by Ryan Jack. Great defense. Second quarter, the pitch to Sonnet. Sonnet through the mud, through the muck. He's still got the speed to take it all the way in for the touchdown.
He said hi to the camera on the way by.
20-6, Grafton gets the win, and Sonnet gets some well-earned airtime.
Reigning man of the match. Hey, they're the Northbridge Superfans. They're on every week because they earn it. Bringing it again tonight. This is the 100th meeting, Northbridge and Bartlett. Second quarter, 6-0 Northbridge. Brennan Mahoney fighting his way in, 13 yards for the score. The Rams extend the lead. Then, looking for two. Brian Wildman, he looked to throw, now he's going to take it in. The Wildman going in. 14-0, the Northbridge Rams. Inside the final 2 minutes of the half, Northbridge looking for more. Airing things out. Bartlett's Troy Johnson going up. High points it for the pick. And we go to halftime. Northbridge on top, 14-0. Third quarter, Zach Roberts, the quarterback. He's going to take it on the draw. 7 yards for the score. The Rams now up 21-0. More Northbridge, now that defense. It's the Wild Man. Steps in front for a pick of his own.
Oh, he got a great block,
Oh,
too.
Falconer's defense is on lockdown. Call the sheriff. Zach Roberts to Sean Rosenlund. A Ram first down. And a few plays later, Roberts drops it in the bucket to Cullen McNeil. 28-0 Northbridge. That's the final. Rams, the winners tonight. Homecoming at Auburn. They sent me home tonight. Rockets hosting Tantasco. The marching band, James Joinville, his crew doing a great job. Second quarter, 21-6. Warriors, the Auburn D, Andrew Orosky, Gio Longo, big sack to end the half. Third quarter, it's Tantasco's Sean Farland buying time and airing it out. Espin Davis is loose for 6. And the Warriors of Tantasco with a 28-6 lead. Auburn, the offense on 4th and 1 in the third. And Tantasco's Farland, the quarterback, with the open field tackle to force the turnover on downs. Then it's Ryan Sears. Look at this run, Kev. Sears lowers the boom for a first down run.
Beast mode.
Credit to Auburn. Look at the guys. They're wearing the pink patch, supporting the Pink Patch Project tonight. Auburn Police, Spencer Police, and other departments doing that as well. Too much Tantasco, though. Farland and company getting a big win tonight. 35-6 Warriors.
Here's what I want you to do. I want you to look right, and I want you to look left. I want you to look front and back. And gather that in. Because I'll tell you what, this is a brotherhood. And it's not just talk, it is. Because down the road, 15, 20 years from now, when you get into a jam, these are the guys you'll call, and they'll come through for you. We execute, we play fast, we do what we're supposed to do tonight. We have a resounding win. And the only concern we're going to have is this, gentlemen. Driving back through Newton Square, the neighbors going to be at the doors and the windows. They're going to say, what the hell is that noise? I'll tell you what it is. It's a Doherty Holland football team.
I love
yes.
it. Terry Wall is giving me goosebumps. Doherty and St. Peter-Marian, this is a rivalry game. Two teams don't like each other. First quarter, Noah Callery rolling out. Hits David Adarkwa for the touchdown. 7-0 Doherty in front. Doherty front 7 defensively, playing great all night long. Very physical and controlling that double wing attack from St. Peter-Marian. Second quarter, Tejon Vassar. Tough running. Land of 6, it's 14-0 Doherty in front. We're going to pick this kick up already in progress. It's Owen Leary taking it back for the touchdown. I was answering questions from a viewer about Charter TV3 not being in HD yet. You know, just doing a little customer service out there. 14-6, Leary with a big play. Doherty answering. Guy thought his eyes were going crazy on him. He was watching the Holy Cross game. Doherty answering. Vassar taking it to the house. Good blocking up front. 21-6 Doherty. Highlanders win 42-6. That is your final.
Did you say not available on the dish?
No, I did not say that. He is it assures me that he is a viewer and a loyal viewer, and he does have the cable product, but just wants us to be in HD. You know what? Get in line. We do too. We all want to be in HD, and hopefully that day will come soon. All right, talking about this Doherty St. Peter-Marian game. Great rivalry game. Terry Wallace getting it started right away with a great pregame speech. But this is, and I've said before, this is like the Notre Dame in Miami, like the two teams coming together. They were talking smack on every play. There was a lot of hard hitting. The refs did a great job because they kept the game under control. They separated guys when they needed to, but they also let them play. And Doherty with a big, big win. Doherty's a heck of a football team.
Yeah, you know what? John Hargis and his Tantascwa Warriors are back with a good win tonight over Auburn. They played Doherty pretty tough last week. I was talking to Terry Wallace after that game, and Tantascwa with Farland and some of the bruisers they have up front, they're going to be a tough team going forward. Hi, Kev.
Hi,
how you doing?
doing?
You're in my shot now. All right. So there you go. Now we're back on the wide shot. You can do whatever you want.
Great. Tell Jeremy Roenick I cannot hear him.
Big win tonight.
Just trying to turn up the IFT.
Yeah.
Drew Campanelli, we're going to get into him too when we come back. Drew Campanelli got hurt tonight. Clint Mills coming off the bench, and he's exceptional for Shrewsbury. All right, plenty more to come on the Frenzy. Stay with us.
The Friday Night Football Frenzy is brought to you by Unibank, The Sullivan Group, Pucci's Fine Jewelry, Milford Federal, the Central Mass Safety Council, Holy Cross Athletics, Harrington Physician Services, Nichols College, and Verterra Nissan of Auburn.
All right, welcome back. West Boylston's undefeated, but don't tell their coach that because he doesn't want to hear it. He doesn't want the players to hear it. This West Boylston team is good. Mike Ross, you can't hide anymore. You got a great team, and that coaching staff does a great job.
Yeah, they're not lying in the weeds right now. They are undefeated, and they're undefeated for a reason. West Boylston good, but still plenty of work to do.
Maverick, West Boylston's #1 fan,
Wow.
up in air as the Lions visit Air Shirley. In the third quarter, West Boylston punting. Now it takes a tough hop to flex off the returner. Steve Thomas recovers for the Lions. Great special teams play from the WB. Gabe Moulton. Gabe Moulton cashing in. The double handoff, Moulton following his blockers all the way to the end zone. Lions up 34-0 early in the third. No quit in Air Shirley. Nick Matrano up the gut for the touchdown. I think Matrano's got Acton roots. There was a Matt Matrano that used to play for the Colonials. 34-7 Lions.
Must be, right?
Air Shirley looking for more, airing it out. Corey Shea going up and picks it up. No, and he's no relation too. This is why, because he's good, you can tell he's no relation. West Boylston rolls 34-7.
Gentlemen, you guys look for respect. Hey, you want respect. Tonight is the night you get it. Okay? You do what you need to do tonight. Okay? You've woken people up. Tonight's the night. Tonight is your night. Okay? Think about that. Execute. Both. Let's go. Let's get it going. Let's go. Where my dogs at? Where my dogs at? Where my dogs at? Where my dogs at? Hey, nice go to war, right? Let's go. Let's go to war tonight. Hey, pride out 3. 1, 2, 3. Ride.
All right, our thanks to Lunenburg head coach Steve Boone and assistant coach, former Doherty great Ollie Booth in there. Lunenburg and Narragansett, big one early on, tough run of the night. Matthew Corbeil lowering the boom for the Gansett team, and he's down to the 7-yard line. Gansett cashes in. Damian Como, QB keeper, 6-0 Warriors. Back comes Lunenburg. Connor Anderson getting outside, and a good gainer deep into Gansett territory. Lunenburg would cap the drive. Duncan Poitras coming out of the wash. Shucking and jiving, 12-yard touchdown. Lunenburg gets the win, 20-19, the final.
We got Southbridge hosting David Prouty at historic Harry J. McMahon Field. Southbridge's Alex Torres. Up the middle, through the wash. Torres with some great speed. And he will take it all the way for the touchdown. Southbridge up 7-0. Prouty, the aerial circus beginning, going up top. Braden Woods to Sam Dubois to the 3-yard line. That led to a Panther touchdown, made it 8-7 Prouty after the conversion. Prouty's Cameron Doobie, right up the middle. Doobie's a tough runner, a hard charger. He takes it down to the 1-yard line. Couple plays later, Jason Anderson on the receiving end of the Woods pass for the touchdown. Nice grab. Prouty wins 30-15.
All right, O-Town flying the colors. The Pirates hosting South tonight. Opening kickoff for South. Daryl Ando drills it off the front line, and Justin Malloy recovers for the Colonels. But the Oxford defense would hold on the possession. So first Oxford possessions, Nico Murray in the Wildcat, eluding tackles, jumping over one, then cutting back and going 30 yards to the end zone. 6-0 Pirates. South's Robin Burles through a big hole, and then it closes quick. The Pirates defense forcing yet another punt. They go to Joel Erickson does Oxford. He finds William Vega. Vega doing some things. Murray with a block. Jacob Sullivan with a block. Vega's down inside the 5-yard line. It sets up Murray powering in with his legs there at the end. He's fired up. 12-0 Pirates. Second quarter, Oxford going inside to Sam Wing. Wing, a legacy. Dad, a big star at Oxford back in the day, down to the 1-yard line. Then it's Murray, well blocked up front by the Pirates. He's cruising in. 18-0 O-Town. The fans are out. They're loving it. Oxford wins 40-6.
Where was Gordy Cook there?
He was there.
Justin Ball speaking with Will Gent. This is Clinton and Quabbin. 23-7, Clinton in the third quarter. 4th and 2 for Quabbin and the Gales defense. Holding, and they turn it over on downs. Following drive, Clinton's Joe Serrano. Serrano's got the disc.
Yes.
And he takes it all the way in for the touchdown. Following PAT is blocked by Quabbin, and Seth Talbot grabs the loose ball. Fourth quarter now. Quabbin's Gregory Burnett firing downfield to Zach Coffin. Pass interference on the play. It is declined. The play stands. Quabbin tossing out to Colby Smith. Colby Smith looking to get to the outside. Cuts it back. A host of Gales bring him down just short of the goal line. Next play, it is Quabbin's Derek Rohan pushing his way up the middle and in for the touchdown. It is Clinton, though, that gets the win tonight, 29-20.
All right, this is Abby Kelly hosting Quabog just down the street from the Charter TV3 studios. First quarter, 7-0 Bears. Matt Kerr to Delvin Atafa, and Atafa making guys miss, and then turning on the Jets. Going in with a touchdown. That made it 14-0 Abby Kelly. Quabog answering. Matthew Griffin powering in, pushing the pile for the touchdown. 14-6, third quarter. Cyrus Bonsu, and now Bonsu, watch this stiff arm right here. Oh, stiff arm, and he's gone. 20-6, Abby Kelly. Brian Morse, jacked and pumped. Fourth quarter, Atafa again. Good blocking downfield from the Bears. Atafa's gone. 28-6 after the 2-point conversion.
That's a strong
What
runner.
would a Bear highlight be without Greg Asari? He goes in for another touchdown. 36-6. Abby Kelly with a 44-6 win tonight.
Wow, that's pretty good. You look at David Prouty and quarterback Braden Woods, and I love what he's doing over there at David Prouty. They love to air it out. They love to loosen up that defense. Woods is the perfect quarterback for it. He reads the defense so well. He's got a great arm, and more importantly, he is very accurate. He throws a great catchable football.
Oxford, first look at them for me this year. And, you know, of course, Nico Murray runs the ball really well. But you got Sam Wing, you got Joel Erickson, you got some guys up front as well. Some beef up front for Jeff Clarkson's bunch. Oxford is a team that is going to be tough to keep out of the playoffs this year. They're beating teams right now, beating teams they have to beat. But the Pirates have a lot of excitement around the program right now. And in Oxford tonight, a lot of fans fired up. Gordy Cook and others ready to go.
Yeah, certainly. And a big stat, too, coming out. Pat White sending us this. St. John's Wachusett tomorrow. It's going to be a heck of a football game. If St. John's wins, John Andrioli, the head coach, becomes the all-time winningest coach in St. John's football history. Wow. And you think of all the great teams they've had and great coaches they've had. That is a huge milestone. But, again, you're going to have to beat a real tough and physical Wachusett team.
If he does, we'll be talking about it on the Frenzy Extra, I'm sure. Next week, you can see the Extra, debuted this past week, Thursdays at 8 and 10. A new look, Frenzy Extra. More Kevin Shea all the time. We're back with more of the Frenzy right after this.
The Friday Night Football Frenzy is presented by the law offices of Joseph J. Carigula and Bay State Savings Bank.
All right, Littleton Tigers made it to the Super Bowl at Gillette last year, so The Tigers looking to get back there. That's the ultimate goal. Littleton taking on a tough Tingsboro team tonight. And let's show you all the highlights. First quarter, Littleton's Austin Lynn getting the handoff. Cuts to his left, finds a hole, and Lynn taking off. 30 yards to the end zone. Tigers going up 6-0 after the two-point conversion failed. Next drive, it is Mitch Bowden, this time getting the rock. And the big man is off. 5 guys chasing Bowden. And he is down just shy of the goal line. Second quarter, but same drive. A few plays later, and it's Will Scott powering in. Tigers up 12-0. Littleton going for 2. Bowden gets some good blocking. He's in for the two-point conversion. 14-0 Littleton. Bowden is a beast. Tingsboro looking to get on the board. Good defense, though. The pass is deflected and picked off by Tony DeSisto. And the Littleton offense going back to work. Time winding down towards the end of the second quarter. Braden Lynn dumps it off to Bowden. Bowden running through some tackles. Holy cow!
Bowden's a beast.
He is unbelievable. He's like a rhinoceros on the plains of the Serengeti. He's out of control, running downhill like a dump truck. 34-0. The Tigers win.
Wow. Wild America with Kevin Shea. 20-7 Maynard and Oakmont. Maynard with the lead at the half in this one. Oakmont looking to pull within a score, and it's airing it out. Tommy Smith there for Maynard. Picks it off, and he's, excited about it. Maynard looking to capitalize. Peter Jordan, the handoff. Bounces off the pile. Jordan headed towards the end zone, outracing the defenders for the score. Maynard capitalizing. Tigers going for 2. Tommy Smith hits Brendan Poirier for the conversion. 28-7 Tigers. A little bit later on, Maynard punting. Ball's loose, bouncing back towards the Tigers, and Maynard's on it. Still in the third, Maynard looking to capitalize on the turnover. Smith hits Sean Primiano in stride, and he is gone. Maynard with a 44-21 victory.
All right, so tomorrow afternoon, we're going to be down at Fitton Field, Holy Cross and Bucknell. Holy Cross looking to get back into the win column, and it's just their second league game of the season. So this is big for them to get the momentum back and then to kind of get back in the league standings. But if you just physically looking at the teams, this is the first team physically that looks a lot more like Holy Cross. You look at BC and Dartmouth and even Yale, those teams were huge and had a size advantage on Holy Cross. Not the case this week. It's a much more even matchup physically.
Not a lot of highlights out of the last week in terms of the Dartmouth-Holy Cross game. One of the highlights is Ryan Brady, the linebacker. He's having a big year so far for Holy Cross. Just how big? Well, Brenna Wilson puts it into perspective for us right now.
Ryan Brady had a career-high 17 tackles against Dartmouth.
Dragged out of bounds at the 40.
In 4 games played this season, Brady leads the team with 57 tackles. The senior captain is on track to have one of the best seasons for a linebacker in Crusader history.
A great nose, for the football, there's no doubt about it. Good instincts, very good instincts. He just feels things differently, and he spends more time on it than anybody on our team. You go by there tonight at 10 o'clock at night, and he's probably in our coach's office, watching film. He's that type of player. He wants to be great. He puts everything he's got into it, and usually his production on the field is great.
Brady is receiving national attention as well. He earned all Patriot League honors prior to the season and was named a William V. Campbell Trophy semifinalist this week, which is awarded to players who show strong leadership and talent on the field and in the classroom. Ryan Brady has already solidified himself as one of the best linebackers in the FCS, but it's his road to getting to this point that has impressed coaches. After a big junior season where he was one of the team's leading tacklers, Brady earned a scholarship.
I think he always believed in himself, and he's sort of he's kind of the microcosm of what we hope this team to be. There's a lot of people that maybe not everybody gives a lot of a chance to, and we just keep fighting, but that's a day-to-day basis, and the results don't always play out immediately, but I know that each and every day, and we know each and every day we're taking steps towards that goal.
Brenna Wilson, the Friday Night Football Frenzy.
Our game coverage of Bucknell and Holy Cross begins live from Fitton Field beginning at 1 p.m. And Kev, you said it, they do look, Bucknell looks a little bit more like Holy Cross. First time you could probably say that. There's not 300-pounders on the defensive line like there were for Dartmouth last week. The Crusaders, though, really have to get it going early. Bucknell, like Holy Cross, has been scored on and dominated in the first quarter of play. If Holy Cross can get out to a good start, it'll be a a big change, a big swing there for the Crusaders against the rivals.
Yeah, and one of the things that Holy Cross needs to do is just play with a little swagger. Play with confidence. Don't be afraid to fail. Don't be tight. Don't be nervous. And that's what the coaching staff right now has been preaching all week long. If they can come out, play loose, play with confidence, play with the swagger, they think they'll get off to a better start. But don't be tight and don't be afraid to fail. And we'll see how it all plays out. Again, early on, 1 or 2 plays can affect the outcome of a game. You look at it every game, and it could be a 2-3 touchdown game, but you can point to 1 or 2 plays early on and say, this really affected the outcome of a game.
Play with a little swagger. People in the Newton Hill neighborhood, what is going on?
Oh.
Doherty Highlanders are playing with swagger coming through your neighborhood.
Are you ready?
T. Wallace, he does the game on TV last
ready?
week, and now he is on point.
He's awesome. That's a good win for Doherty, too, and it's a rivalry game. Man of the match time when we come back. Man of the match time. My man of the match goes to Nashoba, running back, field goal kicker, and defensive end, Alex Child. He does it all. He ran for a touchdown. He kicked a field goal. He was a beast defensively for the Chieftains, who win a huge game in their division, beating a very physical and a very talented Marlborough team. So Nashoba's Alex Child is my man of the match. Hi there.
Oh, yeah. Oh, sorry. We're still doing that? All right. Hey, my man of the match, Tantasqua's Sean Farland. The quarterback plays a little defense, made some nice plays on the defensive side of the ball tonight, threw for touchdown, runs for a touchdown, gets Tantasqua a big win. The Warriors, Sean Farland, is my man of the match.
And Clinton getting a win tonight, too, is a big win. Justin Ball building that program back up, getting the confidence going, and it's about getting numbers out there. It's about getting kids excited about playing football. A win like tonight does that.
Yeah, Lunenburg gets a big win tonight, and they're rolling a little bit here in the early going. Prouty gets another W. Northbridge is 4-0. So, you got some teams that are cooking right now going into week 5, believe it or not.
And what about Mac? What about Mac and Grafton? They continue to roll. And, it's a team. It's one thing when you're the favorite, sometimes it's not always easy to win when the pressure's all on you and the other team's the underdog. And they won on the road tonight. Leicester in tough field conditions. Griff might have watered down the field a little bit, who knows? But that Leicester team always hits. They're always physical.
They're good. They're 1-3, right?
Yeah.
But they're probably the best 1-3 team out there.
Oh,
so watch
easily.
out for them down the stretch.
But now, if you're looking at them, too, no room for error. They just got to win out the rest of the way and hope they get into the playoffs. If they do, they're going to be the team that no one wants to play.
We're done.
All right,
we gotta
tomorrow
go.
afternoon, 1 in the afternoon, Holy Cross and Bucknell. We will see you live from Fitton Field. Thanks for watching the Frenzy, everyone.